Hello, everybody. This is Steve Yoder. Welcome to a delayed week 2 in Legal Studies 557 here in the spring of 2023 at the UAB Collat School of Business. We were delayed by the week of spring break that occurred right after week 1. This week we are looking at the court system in the United States and alternatives to resolving disputes through the court system, otherwise known as ADR. Here was our extra credit opportunity for the first week. Those of you who told me by Canvas mail message that the law used by President Biden was the HEROES Act got 2 points added to your first exam. This is Module 1. We've already done the learning activities for the legal environment, and you can see that we are now in the learning activities for courts and ADR. Here's a very important graphic from this particular chapter of the textbook. There are 3 things that have to be present in order for you to use the court system. One is that the court has to have the subject matter in its power given to them, and second is that among all the courts that have that subject matter power, that have jurisdiction, it has to be the right one in terms of its location. That's called venue. And the third is that you have to have what's called standing. You have to be the right person before the court. You have to have a particularized injury that you are seeking to have made right. Standing has been very much in the news over the last couple of years. In 2021, the state of Texas was told by the U.S. Supreme Court that it did not have a concrete particularized injury to be going to court seeking to have the Affordable Care Act struck down, also known as Obamacare. The Supreme Court also turned down Texas when they went to the Supreme Court and tried to have the 2020 presidential election overturned. So here's our next extra credit opportunity for 2 points added to your first exam by Sunday night, March 26, 2023 at 11:59. Tell me who the plaintiffs were standing in front of the Supreme Court on February 28, 2023, arguing that they had standing to invalidate President Biden's forgiveness of student loans. Alternatives to going to court include just good old-fashioned negotiation. It would also include mediation. We'll learn about what that is, and it would also include arbitration. Here's our calendar for the next 2 weeks in this course. Spring break has of course come and gone. I'm releasing this video on Monday the 20th of March. Yesterday, the 19th of March, a few assignments were due at 11:59 p.m. They have closed. There will be another set of assignments due on Sunday night, March 26th, and then on the 29th of March, the first set of CPA client simulations will be due. Not every student is assigned a simulation for the 29th, but many of you are, and they are due at 11:59 that night so that everyone can watch them before the first exam opens at 5 p.m. on Thursday the 30th. That first exam will stay open until Sunday night, April 2nd at 11:59 p.m. and there may be more than one question in the exam that you get. No 2 students get the same exam, but in the exam you get, you may have one or more questions that are based on those simulations. So welcome back after a short break. Let's make the next 6 weeks as productive as possible.